Williams puts 4:02 next to his name, and now Trey Collins will try and overtake Williams with a record time 440 pounds, which is 38 pounds more than attempted by Williams.
Last month, Collins went head-to-head with BenchAmerica 2 champion Joe Smith, and he lost that competition based on body weight. They both benched the same amount, but Collins weighed 1 ounce more. We're looking to see history repeat itself. Collins just blasted it up, but Smith is up next, and again, Collins weighs more.
So Collins puts 440 up, and now the final lifter in the 148s is defending champ Joe Smith. He will try and match Trey Collins with that same record time, 440 pounds.
Smith took the gold at BenchAmerica 2, and he was really impressive at the World Bench War. He's very seasoned, he's very experienced, he knows what it takes to win this level of the contest. The weight is set at 440, Collins got it, Smith now has to answer.
Joe Smith centers it, lowers it, and powers it up. So we are in a dogfight. The 148-pound class shaping up nicely. Smith and Collins tied at the top.
So, did you get the oil changed?
Yeah.
Filter too?
Yeah.
What about
The differential fluid was a little low, power steering was fine, antifreeze cool, replaced the engine air filter. Oh yeah, and the transmission fluid needed a little topping off. Okay?
Who are you?
At Jiffy Lube, we do the preventive maintenance your car manufacturer recommends to keep cars running better and people feeling smarter. Jiffy Lube, the well-oiled machine.
House of Pain. From petite to beautiful to big and strong, House of Pain has it all. Apparel with attitude. If you're serious about your training, House of Pain has your gear. From attractive females to big ugly guys, House of Pain covers the serious professionals. Visit houseofpain.com or call 1-888-H-OF-PAIN for a free catalog. That's 1-888-463-7246.
House of Pain.
Welcome back. This is the second attempt for Trey Collins, and this would not only give him the lead in the 148s, but also the new American record as well. He's going to try for 457 pounds.
Collins is right back in the same situation he was last month. Him and Smith have both posted 440s, but again, Collins weighs more. He's got to get this lift to put himself in the lead. It's down to this bench for Trey Collins.
And Collins, ever the technician, successfully gets the lift. So Trey Collins psychs himself up and feels good about his accomplishment. So after 2 rounds, it is Collins ahead of Joe Smith with just 1 lift remaining. Folks, it comes down to this. This is the last shot for Joe Smith. He not only wants to win the division, but he wants his record back as well. He's going to attempt at 462 pounds.
We saw Joe Smith run wild at BenchAmerica 2. Nobody stood a chance. He came back and took on the Czechs, the Russians, and the Japanese at the World Bench War, and again put up big numbers. This is BenchAmerica 3. Can he repeat? Can he win? This is it, folks, right here. The bar is loaded.
If he gets it, he wins. If he doesn't get it, Trey Collins is the victor. And no problem. Joe Smith pushes up 462, and he defends his title. Congratulations, a huge victory for Mr. Smith. But
The name Jiffy Lube might make you think we only do oil changes. Actually, our certified Jiffy Lube technicians can also replace your fuel filter, exchange your antifreeze or coolant fluids, rotate your tires, service your differential, change your serpentine belt, service your transmission, replace your engine air filter, service your transfer case, and lots of other preventive maintenance according to your car manufacturer's recommendations.
You gotta be kidding.
You measured. No, it wasn't me.
For oil changes and preventive maintenance, nobody does it like Jiffy Lube.
Featured model Elaine Goodlad is a fitness competitor and a House of Pain supermodel. T-shirts range from $14 to $16 each in a wide array of styles. We can embroider your name on a sturdy gym bag. Call for pricing. House of Pain. Call for a free catalog or visit us online at www.houseofpain.com.
The participants will wash their hands in one washroom only, come into a second washroom where we are observing and they will be observed giving a specimen. Handles have been taken off the sinks, water is tinted blue in the toilet, and the ceiling tiles are taken out so that they cannot hide specimens.
BenchAmerica taking the lead in the sport of powerlifting. This, as always, is a drug-tested event. Now, here in the 308-pound weight class, Ryan Kennelly. His first lift, he's going to try 777 pounds. That would tie Jason Jackson for the best overall lift of the meet.
Bench Monster Kennelly is opening smart. He's put up over 700 pounds dozens of times in competition. Look for this to be an opening bench massacre.
And he gets it. Kennelly's successful opener has the rest of the competition thinking about strategy.
There's a few lifters that lift, they open with their ego, and they haven't done anything, they missed a lot of meets. That way, I lift. It doesn't matter where you open, it matters where you finish. So I do my opener for confidence,
Steve Wong looking for some serious confidence. He's going to try 804 pounds, obviously well over what Ryan Kennelly just successfully lifted.
Wong said he was going to open with the weight he was confident he could get. What he's not calculating is the high-pressure environment of BenchAmerica 3. This is a huge opener. The bar's drifting low, maybe too low.
And he does not get it. They're going to call it a belly lift. The ruling, no good. Well, there's Tiny Meeker looking on like a caged animal, but he uses that rage constructively.
I lift a lot of anger, Used to be all fun and games. I told everyone I'm coming here. I'm not going to be the same nice Tiny you want. It's a business trip. I'm here to make money and leave.
So the businessman, Tiny Meeker, heads to the bench. And, well, that number is correct. 865 pounds he's going to attempt. Sean, we heard Steve Wong say that a lot of guys open with ego. Is this the case right here?
This opening attempt for Tiny Meeker seems crazy to me. We've seen him lift at BenchAmerica 1 and 2, and he's failed to post even a 700-pound attempt. He's opening at 865. That's a lot of guts. I'm not so sure if it's a lot of common sense.
865 goes down, and it doesn't go back up unless he gets a little bit of help. So Tiny Meeker maybe had a little bit of a shirt malfunction. Looking at the shoulders, saying maybe his lifting shirt may have blown a gasket or two, so he will have to fix that situation. So in the 308, a lot of ego, but not a lot of successful lifts. Ryan Kennelly, the only successful lift, he is in the lead with 777 pounds. Well, you saw Tiny Meeker's bench shirt tear. All of the shirts are checked before the meet to ensure that no one has an advantage. They must be single ply, and there is a limit to their thickness. This includes the women as well. As we check in now in the women's division. At 115 pounds, this is Jenny Olye going for a record 242-pound lift.
Olye is a pint-sized powerhouse. Every ounce of her body is muscle. Her technique is flawless. Look at the setup. That is bench pressing at its best, right there.
This is over a double body weight, 242 pounds for the 115-pounder, and it's not easy, but it's successful. She gets it done. Congratulations. New record for Jenny Olye. And now the record's starting to fall like bricks. We're now in the 155-pounder. Mari Asp trying for 330 pounds.
These Iron Maidens really impress me. What they lack in sheer muscle mass, they make up for in willpower and technique, and the poundage they press is awesome.
Asp, 330 next to her name, a new record. At 114 pounds, Ashley Awalt looking for 259 and a new record.
259 pounds on the bar at only 114 body weight. That is staggering. If she can put this up, her name goes in the books. Look at the severe arch on Awalt. It's important to note a lifter's butt and shoulders have to stay on the bench, but the rest of their torso can be as arched as they can make it.
Successful